Okay, so Kyle, we've heard that this idea is really popular, but I would like to hear what people are actually thinking.
Yeah, let's take it to the street.
Many people these days are starting to believe that the Earth is flat. What do you think about that?
That's still a thing?
It's round. You keep going around and around and around, man. It looks pretty flat to me, but I think it's round.
Saturn's round, Jupiter round. Everything else is round.
I was actually reading something the other day that said the Earth is in a donut shape.
And the moon is a coffee cup.
Right? You never know. It could be flat.
I think that it's whatever they tell us it is.
Okay, whatever they tell us it is.
Yes.
So, but there's some people that say round, some that say flat. What do you think?
I think unless we actually go out there and explore it for ourselves, there's no way that we could actually know what it is.
No, I don't think the Earth is flat.
Do you think it's round?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it's round.
Really? I just convinced you, just like that?
There's a lot of compelling evidence that the possibility that the Earth is flat, while in other cases the Earth is actually round. And the Bible doesn't really talk about the Earth being round.
What shape do you think the Earth is?
Triangle.
I feel like that'd be a tough sell.
You think it'd be a tough? I bet it's not as tough as you would think it would be.
I don't know. I think the Earth is definitely round. For people that believe the Earth is flat, maybe that's true.
It wouldn't be the two different shapes at the same time, though. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I mean, our personal beliefs create our realities, I guess. So I think it can kind of be both at the same time.
So do you know anybody who does believe in the flat Earth?
Yes. One of my good friends is a flat earther, yes.
No, I don't have any friends.
Tons of boys at my school.
Yeah, definitely.
There's people who say they do. I think it's definitely a cultural trend.
Kind of caught me by surprise when I found out, but yeah.
Why do they become so passionate about it? It almost seems like they become evangelists of the flat Earth.
It's like it's an anti kind of movement.
A lot of people now are just starting to identify in an idea or a party versus themselves.
Those people need to find hobbies.
Maybe that is their hobby.
Oh, okay.
Because using your own observations, why do you think the Earth is round?
Well, I can... I know, that got me right there.
Why the Earth is round? Very hard to explain that. I don't...
My own senses, nothing I've been told.
I would say just from the pull of gravity. And then also you look at the day-night cycle to the rest of the world.
Until they show evidence, that's when I will actually start looking into it.
But he's saying the same thing about people who believe that the Earth is round. We've been given these facts.
To say that the Earth is flat is basically rejecting all of this scientific evidence that we've compiled.
Why do you think that younger people are the ones that are having a harder time accepting these things?
Where do you look next for young people to be, upset, kind of overthrow the man, overthrow the machine is going to be at the government. And I think that's where a lot of this, these tensions and these questions kind of raise from.
Wow, Pat, that was really fascinating to learn what everyday people are thinking about the flat Earth.
Yeah, it was interesting that some of them were actually questioning the shape of the Earth.
Yeah.
And then almost all of them had friends or family that believed that the Earth was flat.
Right.
And then it was also interesting that they couldn't defend their own observable facts on why the Earth is round.
That's fascinating. My favorite guy was the guy who said that, well, whatever the truth is, that's what the Earth is shaped.
That was really interesting to me.